Nomo Neter Baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to the supreme primordial creator, whom ordains and conducts all that exists and non-exists. Libation.
Shit.
Nomo Pert Neteru Baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to the company of our ancestors, who manifest as the attributes of love, light, wisdom, and spiritual laws and virtues of the Most High primordial creator. Libation.
Shit.
Nomo Guru Baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to all the gurus, saints, Sufis, mystics, and spiritual masters and teachers from time memorial, from the known to unknown, and from our present time cycle, for their immense love of humanity and the teachings of Dharma, who makes tremendous sacrifices on our behalf for the sake of self and God realization. Libation.
Shit.
Nomo Dharma Baya. We seek refuge in the teachings of the great realizers, Buddhas, mystics, Sufis, and spiritual masters and teachers from time memorial, from the known to unknown, and from our present time cycle. And we shall be as retainers of the gift of grace. Libation. Nomo Sangat Baya. We seek refuge and pay homage to all of our spiritual communities across all time and space, which give it an impetus, strength, and the help needed for the sake of self and God realization, not just for our sake, but for the sake of all sentient beings. Libation.
Shit.
Mer Nefer Hotep, Ma'at Nefer Seba, Bhagwan Ra Afrika, Guru Mojabai, Ibae Ashe, aspiration plus patience plus courage equals spiritual attainment. Bhagwan Ra Afrika, peace, 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 Hotep.
Tasmai Sri Gurudev Namaha.
I'm in this place. I'm in this place. Understand my ways. I am in this place to strengthen you, to enlighten you. On this day, I'm in this place.
Bruce. And have an opportunity to appreciate the gift of those old folks, you see, trapped on them plantations, you see, cut off from their own original spirituality. And by those who would reduce them to an animal, they thought they would have an easier job in it if they could make for them an interpretation of the gospel that would make them more docile. What they didn't know was that that original spirituality that they had was inside. You can't put no chains on that. And they turned that whole ambition to destroy that thing that ancestors had. Yes, sir. And so yes, they heard the gospel, but they interpreted it to mean something that would give them the ability to survive. They created a new kind of church where the gospel would make you get up and dance, where the gospel will renew your strength. What an accomplishment. And, we always been creative folks. Everybody can see now, all over the world, see, they rapping, they listening to jazz and so forth and so on. But the epitome and the ultimate expression of the spiritual creativity that we call soul occurred on them plantations. And after being released from all of the ordeal of being held in bondage, and even after sundown, that did not end. You see. The assault on their humanity continued. And they were sent back to them camps around about midnight. Decades, hundreds of years later, one of the children turned that into a song, right, around midnight. They would go behind the shacks and they would hold hands and they would get happy again. Isn't that amazing? They understood how to end the suffering of unhappiness. They didn't have to drink none, they didn't have to smoke no weed, they didn't have to go to a club, etc., etc., etc. There was no TV to watch, etc., etc. They held hands and transmitted happiness back to one another. Ain't that nice? That's always the way it's done. they'll love one another. And as Smokey said, what love has joined together, you all know the rest. That's the solution. It's always the solution. It's love. If you can love ye one another, nothing can destroy you. And I dare suggest that there's never been a group of people who have been through more things that should have destroyed their humanity than black people.
Yes, sir.
No one. So we should learn something from them.
Yeah.
That you can't learn at Harvard, can't learn it at the University of Chicago, you can't learn it at any of the Ivy League universities. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. What would you all like to talk about? What would you like to explore together? What would you like to consider? You're most welcome. But surely anyone that know our history know that we found a way to take refuge in God. Yes, brother. For a second, beloved.
I had this question that I wanted to ask previously, but you had the topic today. So the question is, normally we're to be the best understanding of what's important is all people, all beings.
I'm sorry, beloved.
One of the important things to understand from the teachings that I gather is to the respect of all beings have divinity in them. All beings are divine. And then there's an understanding of like Black History Month to a depthness of sense of directness without a delineated concept, without omitting the value of all beings.
Yeah.
How far do we go to connect it to understanding ourselves and self-respect, as opposed to the full concept of all humanity? There's sometimes I don't know what
I'm just going to address little bits of pieces of that cause we don't have all night, you and I. You know how we go into these things, so you will forgive me. I don't mean to gloss it, but it's loaded with so many perennial questions. And one of the most fundamental perennial question is how to end my suffering. Follow on is healed by a second perennial question: who am I? The answer to those sets that whole process that you were inquiring about it towards. In ancient times, Kemet, in the universities of Karnak and Edfu and so forth and so on, if you've ever been there, you know these temples. It's a tourist attraction today, but back when they were built, it wasn't for tourism. It was for human development and evolution. The curricula was all spiritual, addressing those very questions. And you asked, what is it forces that you must recognize in others in order to have that experience that you, right? It was said that there is only one supreme source of everything and everyone that exists here are nothing but expressions, modifications of the one and only one.
Yes, sir.
You see. So much more can be added to that. The experience of multiplicity disappears when one have that point of view. True? There's just one consciousness here. You follow me? And everything is a modification and an expression and a manifestation of that one and only one supreme being, or whatever term you feel comfortable with using. The fear of respecting and loving others disappears because through recognition, they are the same as you. They are you. They are modifications of you, not the ego sense of self. The true essence of who and what you really are, you see. Beloved, it's almost like I'm claiming this is my hand, but not this one. This is insane. Are you with me? They take it to a whole nother level, you see. That body there, that's her body, this is my body, that disappears. Now, there's a real neurology here, and we won't have time. But you know how to hook up with me, true? The brain has all kinds of cells and so forth, correct? And one of the types of cells are what we call mirror cells. For instance, when you see another person, for instance, let's say that one of you rascals suddenly fall out, right? Hit their head, blood, you will feel it. You'll feel it. You actually will feel their pain. And you'll say, ooh, oh, you understand? You have to observe this phenomenon. When a person is walking downtown and they see someone come and a child falls into Lake Michigan. Someone would jump in there cold water, they can't even swim. Right? And so when you ask them, why you do that? Put your life at risk. He says, because when I saw that child fall, I had to go in. He became identified with. Are you with me? And if I didn't save that child, I would have died too. It's a very profound matter, but
Yes, sir.
And we can go to quantum mechanics and physics and all of that. You see, it's a profound thing. You might want to save your money and go to Kemet. They have it all there. Higher glimpse. You have to learn higher glimpse, though. Okay.
Then I know.
Then you know. You see, that was their way of secreting the knowledge. Hmm? So Champollion ruined it for them by being able to translate the hieroglyphics representation into words and so forth and so on. But they use symbols. Hmm? So that if somebody sneaks into the temple, they ain't gonna learn shit. Because they don't know how to read the hieroglyphs. So much more can be said. Hmm? So you all have to stop him because this can go on all night. You don't, you see. Something else, anything else? Yes, beloved.
Ashaykum Gurusat.
Rashaykum, beloved.
So I've heard it said many times that a female does not become a woman until she has her first child.
I heard this before.
So my question is, how does a woman that's never had a child become a woman? Or how does a female that has never had a child?
Oh, girl, you really Well, it's a good question, right? And it's a growth process, first of all. You start off female. Nothing unique about that. Females all over this place. Every species, right? There's a female roach, there's a female rat. So really being a female don't make you a woman. It makes you a female, too. And you have all of the biology and all of the other things that is associated with just being a female. You see, because you're in a female body, right? You see. So forth and so on. You will grow, right? According to the blueprint for female growth development. You will still have breasts and all of that. You'll get taller. But just having some breasts don't make you no different from that lioness. She got breasts too, more than you. She got. You understand me? So in the psycho-spiritual evolution of a female, you see, she's moving to closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to being a manifestation of that force that has created every in the East they call them Chaktis, and ancient time they call them Sibyls, et cetera, different terminology. Better known as Mother Nature. Are you with me? You see, nature displays mothering. And we call it Mother Nature, notice that, right? You see, notice that, right? And there is something in you that has the same qualities of Mother Nature. We just have to get to that. Are you with me? Now, one of the things that accelerate that growth, right? And there's mothers in here. So mothers already know, right? You see, you meet a man, you fall in love, and so forth and so on. And you really believe in that, oh, I really love my man. He's everything to me. That's your highest concept and experience of love. Until you have a baby.
Yes,
The baby moves you to another level because it comes out of you. The question of differences disappears, and you acquire that siddhi, that power that you see in nature now. You see, it's unconditional love, right? True?
Yes, sir.
In fact, the love of a mother is probably the gold standard of love that exists here among us, because it's unconditional. And so if women are honest, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, right? To the men. These women that done had your baby, they gonna love that baby way more than they love you.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
It's true.
Get this clear.
True.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know, their love is not enough for them to even sometimes look at you. To look at you, right? You make me sick. But when they look at that baby, you see, when they think about the baby, it's a very different phenomenon. It's very profound, it's very, very deep. So, she's gonna love y'all son, you men, pay attention. Give her a son, she's gonna love her son way more than she's gonna love you. And that's the way nature plans you.
Yes, sir. True.
Because she's moved to another level of love. It ain't this romantic crap no more. You see, it's not Hollywood stuff no more. It's not their imagination. You can't get there through fantasy, imagination, Harlequin books, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
I remember my grandmother told me a secret once. And she said, a woman will go through a circular assault for her baby. That's true. I've seen it. I've seen it. You see. I mean, look at all of the crap your mother went through for you. Look at all those sacrifices for you. You develop, Bhakti said, the ability to sacrifice your own selfishness, your own ambitions for the sake of the welfare of your beloved child. You see it even in culture, religion and so forth. You follow me? In Christianity, you know if you've been praying to Jesus and Jesus ain't paying no attention to your prayers. You go tell that mama, Mary, Jesus won't do it. And then suddenly it's done. You go tell mama, Jesus. And it's really interesting. I mean, we can go on and on. You and Ernest stay in the same community, so we'll kill two birds with one stone. But it's interesting to note that allegedly on Calvary, at the feet of Jesus, where he has been hung on the cross and crucified, you don't find Peter there. You don't find any of these male disciples. You find Mary Magdalene and you find Mary, mother of Jesus. Is that about right?
Yes, sir. True.
Why you think it's like that? It was filled with that same thing that we call Mother Nature. Mother Nature feeds everything here.
Yes, sir.
The ants that's crawling on this wall, she done made a way to feed them. It's amazing. Plants, they done made a way to feed plants. That's mother. And so, all I can say, beloved, being a female, you have a unique opportunity to be the agency of love. What else could a female human being want
Yes, sir.
that would top that? I rest my case. Something else?
Rashika Master,
Or shake 'em, beloved.
Rashika Tikhouse. I knew that my mother loved me.
Mm-hmm.
I had questioned it though,
Mm-hmm.
because she became alcoholic and addicted.
Mm-hmm.
But coming here to the house, I learned so much from you and from my sponsor, from everybody here in the house. So can you talk a little bit about addiction and how that does not change a mother's love
Mm. Well,
for her
It,
children?
it depends. Right? Usually addiction reduces the ability to function at that level, fundamentally. You see. And very often, when the child is little, when it's in those early developmental stages, we won't go through the whole developmental stages that clearly are indicated, right, in the culture of psychology and psychiatry. But certainly 0 to 7, right, when the mother, maybe pre-addiction, right, was there, giving that baby the experience, right, the conditioning, right, and then became dysfunctional later on in those developmental stages. But if that foundation is there, you know what I find very interesting? The roles get reversed. Yes, your mama might become an alcoholic. Are you with me? Yes. But you're going to take care of her because that's your mom. Now, I'm from Lundale.
So, what's up?
Anybody from the Holy City, we call it. You know, I was born in the Holy City.
What's that?
All right, west side. And you will see a lot of boys out there, right, on that block, doing all kinds of stuff. Are you with me? I recall that I had a client, CPS client, you know, they had schools, etc., for children that have been put out of school, right? And blah, blah, blah. And these were usually a lot of boys, some girls too. I would they were referred to the hard ones, right? The defiant, rebellious ones, right? For me to work with. And it was this one boy, you know what I mean? He was violating all the rules. They were gonna lock this boy up, right? He up there in the school selling drugs, you know what I mean? Et cetera, right? And I asked the boy, I said, boy, what's wrong with you? Right? You 16, they don't kick you out of school, right? You selling them drugs, you know what's gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. And he was listening. You know, you put the question, so why, you see? And they give answers and that don't make sense. It doesn't explain the behavior. It doesn't produce the logical connection between his behavior and what he's saying. It's not psychological. Are you with me? Pressure him a little bit more. See? And he just said, Doctor, my mama is a drug addict and she be sick. I got to go get this money. I understood this boy. He loved his crackhead, addicted mama. Because she had put that love experience on him when the little boy, the little grown boy. See, boys tend to love their mother. process. Oh, you know, it's a whole different thing, you see, because men are not known for giving unconditional love. They have, you know, expectations. But it's a cross-gender thing. Are you? When you have a man has a daughter, you see, now that's different than when he has a boy, right? Is that about right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You see, that boy don't be paying attention to you and not following the rule, you're gonna beat that boy ass. You know what I mean? True.
Yes, sir.
The daughter, she ain't gonna follow. You better not hit her. You won't even let your wife walk her. Different thing goes on here. Right? In fact, you wired to be scared to even hold her. Yeah, not going back to your mom. Just because you're scared to hurt her. It just, you see, it's instinctive. You're wired, so to speak. You see. I'm put a custody. There's many ways to answer that question, but the answer is always going to be individual. It can't be answered in a general context because it's not a general thing. It's individual. And like your fingerprint ain't like nobody else. Are you with me? Similarly, your psychology is like that. There may be some similarities here and there, but it is never identical. Can't be by definition. And that individual kind of work takes a while. You see, you're a clinician, you're a therapist. You see, that's pre-parenting work. You see, that's 20, 25 years of work. Right? And if they're at a certain age, man, very hard. Because by the time you come into therapy somewhere, you done had 25,000 hours of wiring. You know, it takes time to get reparented. And basically in therapy, that's what's happening, it's reparenting a person. That's all. So much more can be said. But I suspect you already knew that. Okay. Something else you rascals would like to consider? I don't know why y'all into these deep things here, but it's all right. It's okay. You want me to read somebody's mind? Okay, all right, they'll know who it is. You see, they want to know what is the way of life and living that outcomes in the reduction of suffering. There is a way of living this life by which the degree of suffering you have is diminished. What is that way of life? And there's different answers given by different traditions, different sages, etc., etc. But there's a kind of common thread that runs through them all. And that process that they talk about produces a gestalt shift. And the Hindu tradition would call that a mati shift. A gestalt shift, the way you see things. hmm, changes. In Buddhism, we call it right view. Hmm? In ancient Kemetic tradition, they talk about the opening of the eye of Heru. In the Afrika, they mark it with a little red. Afrika. You're seeing things as things really are. Your suffering represents to what degree you're not seeing life and all of the phenomena that makes up life the way it is. You're seeing through the eyes of a person that is fundamentally blind, because you can't see how things really are. You see, you can't see this. This is not utopia here, but you believe that this is utopia and that you see, everything should be hunky-dory, you should never have any suffering, and life should have no ups and downs. Well, you ain't seeing things, especially life, the way it really is. Therefore you suffer. In most of the traditions, they will call this ajana, or ignorant. You're ignorant. Fundamentally, you're ignorant. You see, you can't see things, or what you see and you don't understand. You see. And so, there has to be this thought shift. Point of view has to change. Now, nothing you see in here is permanent. Nothing. Everything is changing. It is moving. It is flowing from birth to death. That's what's going on here. In Buddhism, they'll call it the anicca, the law of impermanence. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, but there's people who can't see the impermanent and constantly changing nature of all phenomena. You see, nothing that you're experiencing through your five senses of perception, nothing you are seeing, touching, tasting, smelling, or feeling, none of that is permanent. It is constantly changing. Just go look at yourself. You see, look at the old picture when you were a little kid, buck teeth, all that stuff, right? You change, and thank God. You see, from an ugly duckling, you became just a beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, blah, blah. You grew. Nothing and no one stays the same. And that's especially the case, you see, as long as you misidentify with what you are experiencing through your five senses of perception. Consciousness is functioning through these different organs. Are you with me? And so as long as you are not seeing things the way things really are, you will suffer. The third eye has to be opened, the thought shift has to happen, and then you realize that nothing here that is arising within the field of my awareness, made up of those five senses of perception, none of that is me. None of that is mine. You see, I am only this pure consciousness itself that is aware of all of the changes. You see, to see changes, something has to not be changing. That's what I see.
Yes, sir.
Notice that. So I hope that answered your question, whoever you are. So much more can be said, but that's the bottom line, you see. The Buddha used to say, Buddha didn't answer any kind of metaphysical or speculative questions and all of that stuff. He didn't get into that, you see. He wasn't gonna try to help you figure out this stuff. Are you with me, right? Buddha, how do you do quantum mechanics? Buddha ain't gonna answer no question like that. You see? I do it through this or that intellectual thing. You see? I'm gonna answer that. Buddha would tell me, this is nonsense. He said, that ain't even your problem. Your problem is you suffering. You are suffering. That's your problem. And that's what you need to be trying to find out something about. All of these great teachers are like that. See, it's not academic. You're suffering. You're suffering. And you don't know how to bring that suffering to an end. And that's what these sages come to do. They may do it in ways that consistent with your ability to be told the truth. Are you with me? Everybody has different capacities and require a certain level of maturity to be told the truth. It's like with little children, Mommy, how did that get here? Now you can't tell her what happened that Friday. See a little kid, she ain't gonna.
Yes, sir.
Right? You have to wait till she grows up a little bit. Then, she'll find out, right? If she grows up. Well, it's sort of like that, you see, not exactly like that. This search for truth has to go on. Right? And I'm not talking so much again about searching for truth in books and things of that nature, answers to this and that, but something much more radical, much more profound, which is you have to tell yourself the truth about yourself.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother level of seeking of truth. As long as you seek an intellectual truth and so forth, you're still, stuck in a lower level of the seeking for truth. You're seeking information about everything else but yourself. In ancient Kemet and even in ancient Greek cultures and Hindu cultures and so forth, they always say, you can pursue knowledge of all kinds of things, but first, know thyself.
So,
First, know thyself. They will write it across the temples, you see, in Greece. Know thyself. But we tend to seek all other kinds of knowledge, and you don't even know yourself. That's why you pick the wrong husband, wrong wife, wrong neighborhood. You're all the way over here on the west side, knowing you ain't the vice lord. Et cetera, et cetera. You all understand me.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You're trying to know everything except yourself. And to know thyself, you must be capable of telling yourself the truth. You ain't gonna know yourself reading no books. And I can't tell you yourself either. You know yourself. And you gotta tell yourself the truth about your condition. Stop pretending that you're not suffering and you're all right and cool. No, that ain't true. That's just your ego act. That's just your pretense. That's all that is. It ain't true. You know it ain't true. Right? I'm all right. No, you are not all right. You just saying that shit. Are you with me? For the sake of impressing other people. That's all. It's an ego act. They ain't gonna cut it. You gotta tell yourself the truth about your condition that you're really in. You see, it's like you go to a doctor, right? Right? And the doctor asking you questions, right? You know, well, this, I mean, he's doing a diagnosis, right? You gotta tell the truth, right? Right? You done fell out and you dizzy. How you feeling, Miss So-and-so? Oh, I feel fine, Doc. This is insane. Then you walk out the doctor's office, get back in your car, and have a heart attack. You see, drop dead. So, in summary, the task of life is to really begin to understand that not only all this stuff impermanent, may be your last time too. So when you leave the house on your way to work, you might want to kiss her, because that might be the last time you see her or see him, right? Because sudden, right? There's traffic out there, somebody, took for granted. You will not have that opportunity again. And you begin to expand that insight. You see, everything that you all have done today up until this moment that we're sitting here, everything, every interaction with every person that has thus far happened today, that may have been your last time to do any of that. Now, you're doing things mindful of the fact that it may be your last time changes things, right? You don't procrastinate no more. That's over with. You see? True? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna save a little money. I'm gonna get my tax return, and I'm gonna take out the bit and oil or this or that, whichever the thing is that you've been procrastinating, it disappears. Your love is done right now, right here. It is not postponed. You see, and one of the reasons one suffers so much because you keep postponing loving. You postpone loving. You ain't loving nobody here. You see? And people that don't have the capacity to love, these people don't suffer. Because this thing is made for being the agency of love of the divine. Don't suffer.
Yes, sir.
You don't know how to use this equipment here. You're confused, you're ignorant. This thing is deep. Y'all understanding me?
Yes, sir.
Everything you have done, every person you have seen here, may be the last time you saw them.
Yes, sir.
This is how it goes.
True.
And understanding that, you see, it changes the dynamics. Do you all see this? This is what Buddha called kabira. This is deep. This is what ancestors call sogai. You see, sogai. In the Dogon tradition, you see, they divide this knowing, the template of epistemology, the ways that you go about making analysis in 50 levels. At the bottom there's Getty, so you know your social security number, you know your address, and you know where you left your car keys. All of this is Getty, so then the stage is moving up, and at the top, this is Sogai, you know yourself. That's Sogai, that's Ganera. That's enlightenment. That is, folks. Why y'all look so somber? Hey, you might be here tomorrow, but you don't know. We don't know. You just don't know. All of them plans you done made, of what you gonna do and all of this stuff. After you get this and get that, which you figure I have all of that, which I need to do this thing, 5 more years. You may not need to be here 5 more years from now. I'm gonna love him if he act right. Yeah. Keep on postponing that. And suddenly he's gone. And you never got a chance to do the loving that you were planning on doing. You will suffer. You will suffer. All right. I think, is there any other questions, any other subject that you'd like to explore? If not, we don't need to drag it on yet, you see?
Why not?
Hmm?
Why not?
Drag it on? There's no time to kill with it. Don't waste time, because you don't know when you get some more time. You see?
But you sounding good, Master.
Have you asked them questions? Right, I'm just here to consider what you want to consider. If you want to consider, I'll stay here to midnight. No problem with that. But, you see, I respond to you all. You see, I don't want to preach or give a lecture. This is not a university or somewhere where you can take notes. I ain't gonna be grading no damn papers. But if there's something on your heart, you have something that by investigating you feel will help bring your suffering to an end, because that's the name of the game, then we can go into that. Yes, beloved.
The term suffering is continued to be mentioned, and I'm sure we've all investigated. But can you reiterate? Well, I guess the misunderstanding is if we're suffering, there's a detachment on maybe what for instance, me, as far as clarity on suffering, because sometimes surviving and suffering, I think I mentioned that before. So because we mentioned, I just want to be reiterating the difference of surviving and suffering.
Yeah, I understand. And that question has been asked by people since time immemorial, and there's an answer. Suffering is your inability and failure to fulfill your desire. That's suffering. There's a cause of suffering. And that cause of suffering is your desires. You see, you got desires. You see, we were talking in one of the cooler groups about those desires. We call them the 8 worldly concerns. See Mahadasi with more information. But the 8 worldly concerns, you follow me? They're in categories. You know, you're seeking pleasure and you're trying to avoid pain. You desire pleasure and you don't want to have any pain. That's a pair of your desire. That's what you're up to. Are you with me? You're desiring praise, and you're trying to avoid any kind of criticism. You see, that undermines your image of yourself, which is fundamentally false in the first damn place. True. Or you're trying to gain something, win something, and you don't want to lose shit. And that's what all of your mental attention is caught up in that, right? You want to be important. You want have status, and you don't want to be a nobody. You see? So you just invent shit so that people feel you're somebody. I must be somebody. I'm somebody. I can't read or write, but I am somebody. I'm not saying that to tease Jesse. Don't misunderstand me, right? Jesse, long before Jesse, he probably was listening to people as he was moving around. People telling him who they is. You know what I mean? I'm ready and throwing to throwing door. I don't know if you are. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be important. You want everybody to respect you. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You want people to respond to you like people are paying attention to you. Ain't nobody paying no attention to you. People are trapped in their own egoic ambitions and their own ego-based desires. Ain't nobody paying. I sent something to some folks here about this 92 of them. They said, you background noise. You know what I mean? Like that traffic out there, right? And listen to, see, I wonder what color truck that was that I heard. You ain't paying no attention to no stuff like that. And they say, well, ain't nobody paying no attention to you.
Yes, sir.
You ain't the star in other people's life.
I'm no
really, right? You are trying to be a star. You're only a star in your own life, but you're trying to be a star in everybody's life. This ain't how this goes.
Yes, sir.
This is insane. Which means that you now will operate out of unrealistic expectations. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And again, that creates more, because you're expecting everybody to respect you. What kind of nonsense is this? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You're trying to avoid pain. How you gonna pull that off? You see, pain is in this body. Not just in the body, but in the emotional level and in the mental level. There's gonna be pain.
Yes,
They concomitant phenomena. Are you with me?
sir.
They coexist. You can't have one without the other. Are you with me? This is how this place is. So you're doing everything that you can possibly imagine and think of, right? So that you never get sick. Yeah, you're gonna get sick.
Yes, sir.
You see? It's inevitable. As you move through life, right? If you're lucky, right? If you don't get sick, okay, well, one of the ways you'll go out of here is murder. Somebody will shoot you. Boom. You're 19. You dead somewhere. True? True? Or you're going to go out by killing yourself because you have messed up your life so much that you'll create so much suffering, you're into a state of clinical, irreversible depression. And you're angry about that shit. Are you with me? And can get, and then you'll boom, your brains out. Or you're going to die in an accident, the airplane drops out the sky. You follow what I'm saying? Car hits you. Or you're just going to grow old, get sick, and die. That's not what's in it. That's how it is. So, you pop all of the vitamins and pills you like, but if nobody killed you, you had no accident, right? You're still gonna grow old and you will get sick.
Yes, sir.
And you will die. Care how many vitamins you take, right? I've been a vegetarian for these many years. I'm very meticulous about it. You still gonna die. Keep eating. You see. You're eating a strict vegetarian diet. I of course we recommend it for a reason, but never for something that you ain't gonna die here, right? Eating healthy. No. Still gonna die. No one's here forever, including you. And nobody else in your life is here forever either. You see, You see how we create a kind of bubble, right? Our kids ain't gonna be here forever. Nobody kids. I mean, you put some. I put some this thing to be here for. She can get wiped out tomorrow, maybe tonight. She talks back to her husband a lot. But the man ain't go crazy. He has crazy all the time. But you understand?
Yes, sir.
No one that you loving is permanent here. You see? And understand that and factor that into your relationship with them. And don't postpone no love here. You pay a price for that. Get it all right?
Yes, sir.
Old saying, give the flowers while they're alive. Wisdom in it. Give the love while they're alive. In here, right now. Now, I won't love them. I can give them 5 more years to get this shit together. No. It's not how it works. Y'all can blame Ernest Sahib back there, cause he's notoriously famous for distracting me with all of those deep questions. But I think we said enough today, so we'll get ready to have prasad. You see, and remember, prasad is something that is a part of at least the tradition in most cultures. It's done in a different way, of course, but it is to remember something that was said here today. Remember, and if you can remember not to postpone loving, then it will make your life sweet. You find it? So usually we have a treat to give you a taste of what is sweet, and how that sweetness will evolve into a inner state where no matter what happens here, you are always already all right. Always. Also, it's not happening to me. I'm only just aware that is conscious of it happening to this body. See? I'm only the witness. A little 10-year-old boy named Master Rockland stood there, little picture, Satsang, told it to King Janaka. So don't become discouraged here. All right, that's that picture. And give you a little of something to hold on to. All right? So, na toam devo na te devo. Na bhakta karta navavavam. Sadhurupu se sada sakshi. Nirapeksha sukankara. You are not the body. You didn't even make this body. It's not even yours. You're not the enjoyer of things. You're not even the doer of things. You don't even have karma. Sadhurupu se sada sakshi. You're just a witness of all this doing. Niederwächser, Sukum, you're like the sky, lightning doesn't start the sky. You're only this country, therefore be happy. Be happy. And try to remember who you are. All right. let that music play right there. We're on the west side.
What side, baby? That side.
You have to listen with your heart.
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Everybody here, you're gonna need something to change your whole life around, because the way you've been living is straight up producing nothing but suffering and dissatisfaction. Mhm. You ready for something to change your life?
Yes, sir.
Turn that up, Roger Veer.
Greatest master.
It's true love. Never have I ever met a girl like you. So warm, so tender, completely new. You changed me, rearranged me, put new meaning in my life. No more sadness or madness, no more lonely nights. It's over, girl, it's over, my dear, 'cause you're here.
You're the guru that turned this dark world gold, man. I love you. Greatest ever, brother. Ain't nothing like this, man. Never be nothing like this.
It's true love.
Now let's come back.
I found you turned my whole world around, and it's true love I found.
Top God, yeah.
I'm giving and I'm living my life for you. Whenever, whatever you want, I'll do. 'Cause I'm crazy about you, baby. You fulfill my life. No more sadness or madness, no more lonely nights. It's over, girl, it's over, my dear, 'cause you're here. You turn my whole world around. Oh baby, it's true love I found. You turn my whole world upside down. Oh baby, it's true love I found.
Top the God. Greatest master. Thank you.
Baby, you were all that it took to take a man from a world that was completely all blue, to turn me around and plant my feet on solid ground.
Greatest guru. Greatest ever.
You turn my world around. Oh baby, it's true love I found. You turn my whole world around. It's true love I found.
This place, we never know about tomorrow, so I thought I would hug you, cause that might be my last time.
No, sir.
What's up, man? Yeah.
Turn this shit on.
Get that drum